Another thing that I bought, and a lot of people say they do ice chips for a while because drinking the water kind of hurts. So I bought these, and I actually got these on clearance. They're ice pop makers. So I figured, especially the first couple days after surgery, if I'm one of the people that the water doesn't sit too well right away, if you make it into a popsicle, it'd be the same thing as the ice chips, you know. And, you know, you're still getting your water in, and these are kind of helpful. These were on clearance for $3. So, and I also thought, okay, well, you can have popsicles too. And sometimes it's hard because she told me you have to look at the labels for the sugar-free popsicles, because sometimes, even though they say sugar-free, it has something else. I don't remember exactly. So I figured I can make my own popsicles with the Crystal Light and not worry about it. So I bought those. Some other things that I bought, and again, these are for little kids, I know. I'm not going to walk out the door with them, but I thought they were really cute because they're like the zebra and the leopard sippy cups. And these are like $2 something each. Again, you're only supposed to, when you drink some water, you're only supposed to drink the bottle top. The cap, I'm sorry, there it goes. The water cap, the top of the cap, that's the only thing you're supposed to drink. You know, small sips. So if you use a sippy cup, I figured you're only going to be getting small sips out, so that would work well. So I bought 2 of these. You know, like, I'm not going to walk out the door. They're by Gerber. I'm not going to be walking anywhere with them, but to have around the house, you know, I'll be taking 3 weeks off of work, so to have around the house, I thought they'd be pretty good. Something else that I bought were the measuring spoons. So, you know, I just bought to have some new ones because of course, we do have measuring spoons, but, you know, just to get some new ones and spend extra money they don't need to spend, I decided to buy these. So I bought these. You know, it's just the regular measuring spoons. The 4th cup, the 3rd cup, the 1/2 cup, and the cup. Now, something else I did get from Walmart also as well. Let's see. It's just one of these strainers. It's a little strainer. And actually, I measured it with the soup cans. It fits perfect. Now, the thing about the soups, and when you get into your clear liquids, chicken broth is not very tasty. So, if you do the chicken and stars or any of the broth-based soups, chicken noodles, you can just strain it and throw this part away, you know, the stars and the noodles away, and just have the clear, and you can drink that, and it's a lot better tasting. And like the nurse said when I had my nutritional meeting, you know, don't do the sodium free. You don't have to do the sodium free. You can do just the regular sodium. It's going to taste better. It's all you're going to be having. You're fine. The sodium's fine in it. So I'm just going to buy, I bought actually a lot of different chicken and stars, chicken noodle, anything that was broth based, I bought that. And that way I can just strain it and drink the soup out of it. Now let's see. Something else that I bought, and I haven't been getting too much use out of this now, but I figured once I can start mixing fruits into my protein shakes, I can use this. And I bought one of these. It's the Bullet. It's not the Bullet brand. I actually got this from Belk's. They're not everywhere. Belk's aren't everywhere. It's kind of like a cross between Macy's and JCPenney's. It's like not as expensive as Macy's, but it's not as cheap as JCPenney's. They do have them. I know in like Georgia, some parts of Florida, in South Carolina, we had them. So they are I think they're mostly in the Southeast. But I got this for $20 something. It was on sale. I love it because, like I said, I hate washing that stupid blender. So this is more like a cup. It's a lot easier to wash. Actually has the ounces on there. It comes with different sizes. Actually, I was really surprised with all the different cup sizes and shapes of the blade it came with. And like I said, you can actually make your protein shake and just drink it straight out of here instead of, you know, making a mess and having to use another cup, because I hate washing dishes, as you can tell. It's really easy to use. You just kind of turn it and it blends everything up. Haven't had too much use for it yet, but I figured once I start doing the pureed foods and stuff, I'll probably get a lot of use out of it. So I'll let you know. I think that's pretty much. I have 2 more things. Sorry, I know this video is a lot longer than I said. Now, when you go to the hospital, and I am going to do a what's inside my hospital bag before the night before when I pack everything up, I'll let you know what I took. But they told me that, of course, you have to do a lot of walking after the surgery to try to get the gas out, because a lot of people have pain in, like, their I think it's left arm from the gas buildup, because they put, I'm sure you guys have heard this from the doctor, they blow gas or, air inside of you to kind of blow you up. And they want you to do a lot of walking. So they said you can take sneakers. I'm like, sneakers, you gotta put socks on, you gotta put sneakers on, and you want to get up and just be able to walk. You don't want to be having all these extra steps. So I decided to go with the slippers. I went to Marshall's, got some really, really cute slippers. I love zebra, I love animal print, and I love pink. I'm such a girly girl. I'm sorry, you guys. But I got these. They have the rubber on the bottom so you won't slip. They want to make sure you get the rubber because those floors can be really slippery. So I got these. I still have to get some pajamas because they want you to wear something comfortable when you go home. And I figured, I'll just get some new pajamas so I'll feel, nice. I know there's no makeup or anything, so it's going to be like a big shock to me. No mascara or eyeliner. I'm terrible. I'm thinking of ways of how can I sneak in makeup, after the surgery I can put on some mascara so I won't look so terrible, or lipstick or something. I'm terrible, right? Now the last thing I wanted to talk about, this is probably the most important thing, the protein powder and the protein shakes. I went to GNC. I tried I think it's called Amplified. It's the one that has 60 grams of protein in it. And I tried the sample sizes. You can go in there and you can try the sample sizes. They have them. It's a little more expensive to buy it that way, but I say for someone, you want to try the shakes before you commit to buying such an expensive, big, tub of it. So they do actually have the smaller sample size. It's like $3.99, I think. It's about like the vanilla and the chocolate. I think they have like cookies and cream too or something. And I'm not a big fan of it. I have to tell you the truth. It's very thick, and the consistency is very thick. It's very a little foamy up top, and I'm not a big fan of it. I tried them. I got through them okay, but I was really nauseous with them. So I don't recommend them. They could work for you, but they didn't sit well with my stomach, and I'm just like, hey, if it's not working for me, it might not work for you. If you want to try them, of course, feel free to do it. It might work for you, but for me, it didn't. And then I found like the greatest place ever. Now, I don't know if this store is national or regional, but there's a place called Total Nutrition. I love them. The nurse is actually the nurse that had this procedure with my doctor, actually had me turned on to them because she is super, super nice and super, super awesome, where she goes and buys the protein powders on her own. And what she'll do is, if she gets a new protein powder in, she'll put it in a Ziploc bag, a little cup, and have you try them. And so I tried one from her, and I didn't think it was too bad. So I was like, you know what, this is not too bad. I'm going to go in there. Little did I know, when you walk in, they have like a little bar where the register is. They have one of those little blenders like I have, and they'll ask you what flavor you want to try. I'm like, what? I'm like, oh, it's like the heavens opened up. I'm like, I don't have to spend $4 on each little thing to try different flavors. And so I love that. I love the fact that you can go in, they ask you what flavor you want to try. If you want to try a couple flavors, they pour them in these little, cups to let you try them, and you can decide there what you want, and you don't have to sit there and spend all this money, because protein powder is very expensive. It's not cheap, you guys. It's not. But I found this brand. It's called Intech Evolution Protein. This stuff is really good. And I'll explain why. Let me go ahead and just read you the supplemental facts on it. For one scoop is 160 calories. With the whey protein from GNC, I think it's like 260 or 230. I know it's 200 and something. Not that we're really looking or counting the calories, but I'm just letting you know it is less. It has 1 gram of sugar per serving. Your fiber is 1, and the protein is 34. Now, what I didn't know, and he explained to me about this, is what the guy from GNC didn't explain to me and the guy from Total Nutrition did explain to me, is that your body can only digest so much protein. So somebody who's doing 60 grams of protein, your body doesn't digest so much protein. It only digests so much at a time. And I know the number was under 40 or 50. I can't remember the exact number he told me. But this is 39. It's not bad. It doesn't have that much sugar in it. I think the other one had a lot more sugar in it too. The one from GNC. I like this one because the consistency of it is not thick. It's like water. It's like if you got a Crystal Light and you mix in your water, that consistency, this is about the same, as long as you mix it really well. And they have a lot of flavors. I got the caramel latte. It tastes kind of like a coffee. So if you're a coffee person, you'll probably like this drink. It's pretty good. Doesn't have that much of an aftertaste to it, and I love that because, like I said, I'm not a big fan of those fake sugars. I just rather drink water. But these are pretty good. Now, I know the flavors that they have. Strawberry banana. Haven't tried that one. If I try it, I'll let you know. I have the caramel latte. They have orange creamsicle, which I was like super excited. I'm like, oh, it's gonna taste so good. I tried it at the store. Not the case. It's not yummy. It doesn't taste like an orange creamsicle. But like I said, if you have one of those places nearby, maybe if you try it, maybe you'll like it. But I didn't like it. Don't think it tastes like an orange creamsicle because it doesn't. They have vanilla and chocolate and cookies and cream. Cookies and cream is pretty good. I've had it. The chocolate's pretty good. I'm not a big chocolate person, but the chocolate one has a little bit of cinnamon flavor to it, so it's pretty good. Like I said, I'm really happy. And again, it's spelled, I don't know if I spelled it before, INTEK, Advanced Body Solutions, and it's Evolution. I went online to see how much these cost. They're a lot more expensive online than they were at the store, and I don't know the reason for that. I think online they were like $69 or $79. When I went to the store, they were $59. So if you have a Total Nutrition, I suggest you go there. The people there are really friendly too, which I also liked. Again, I think it's 5 pounds. I forget how many servings this is for. I think it's 59 servings if I'm not mistaken. So it's like $1 a serving. Not too bad. But like I said, I like it there because they let you try different things. And maybe you can find a place local in your area that they do the same thing. The GNC doesn't do that. That's why I like this place better. And, you know, $59 or $79 is a lot of money to spend on something that you're going to try one time and you're not going to like it. So I really like the fact that you could go in there and just try what you wanted. So like I said, I love the fact of that. So if you guys have a place like that close by, check it out. If you guys want to go online and try it, like I said, they're pretty good. I was really surprised by it.